Welcome to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is being recorded for Friday, May 24th, 2024. It's Memorial Day weekend, and the Biloxi Police Department has some safety reminders. The deadline is drawing near for candidates of the Ward 4 special election. We'll have the list. Changes are in store at the Biloxi Fire Department. We'll tell you about the Assistant Chief. And we'll take a look at the weekend forecast and a list of events taking place in Biloxi this Memorial Day weekend. We begin with some Memorial Day weekend safety tips. Joining me now is Sergeant Young with the Biloxi Police Department. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, we got a busy weekend coming up, Memorial Day weekend. I know there's going to be a lot of traffic on the road. So tell me some things that residents and visitors need to know this weekend.
Sure. Well, obviously any holiday weekend, we're going to have more traffic on the roadways, more people out and about enjoying the holiday weekend. So you want to make sure that you are cognizant of the fact that there's going to be a lot more vehicles on the road, right? It might take longer to get to where you're going. So you're going to want to factor that into your plans. With more traffic comes more distractions, so make sure we're paying attention to what we're doing when we're behind the wheel. Obviously, part of Memorial Day weekend is having fun, cooking out, enjoying ourselves. We also want to make sure that we're not drinking and driving and creating more problems on a more congested roadway. That's right, and I bet you there's going to be officers out and about. Y'all are going to be busy this weekend making sure that people enjoying the city are as safe as possible. Absolutely. Yeah, and then of course, you know, like you said, everybody will be out and about and enjoying themselves. Supposed to be a warm weekend. What are some more reminders? Absolutely. It's Memorial Day weekend. We like to spend our time at the beach or outdoors cooking, and you know, one of the things that can creep up on us before we know it are heat-related injuries. So you want to make sure that you're hydrating and getting in the shade when possible. That's right, and of course, enjoying the weekend. Absolutely. All right, thank you. You're welcome. And if you encounter a non-emergency issue, you can call the Biloxi Police Department at 228-392-0641. And keep up with traffic advisories by texting Biloxi to 99411. Wednesday, May 29th is the deadline for those interested in running for the Ward 4 City Council seat in the upcoming special election. Candidates can visit online at biloxi.ms.us and click here for more information on what is needed to meet the deadline. And residents can also visit that page for absentee voting dates. The special election is set for Tuesday, June 18th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Margaret Sherry Library and Fire Complex on Pops Ferry Road. Biloxi's Assistant Fire Chief Jason Old Davis will be moving to another department in the beginning of June. Assistant Chief Davis has been selected as the new fire chief for the city of Moss Point. He was sworn in earlier this week. Davis is a 26-year veteran with the Biloxi Fire Department and has served as the department's assistant chief since August of 2021. He is also the department's chaplain. Chief Davis's last day with Biloxi will be June 3rd. Wes Small has been named as the next assistant fire chief. The Biloxi City Council met on Tuesday at Biloxi City Hall. To see a recording of the meeting, visit online and click here, then click here. The next meeting of the Biloxi City Council is set for Tuesday, May 28th at 1:30 p.m. at Biloxi City Hall.
Typical summer weather is forecast for this extended holiday weekend with daytime highs in the upper 80s and evening lows in the upper 70s. With the expected great weather, it's the perfect time to see a ball game, and the Biloxi Shuckers take on the Birmingham Barons with games all weekend. For more information, visit biloxishuckers.com. Celebrating 3 decades in the music industry, Travis Tritt stands as a resilient and influential figure in the Southern country music trade. See Travis Tritt perform live at the Beau Rivage Resort Casino this evening and again Saturday night. Southern Nerds Festival is a 2-day event held Saturday and Sunday at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum and Convention Center. This event brings together a diverse list of guests, vendors, artists, fan groups, and more in a safe, family-friendly environment. For information, visit southernnerdsfest.com. And out in Wool Market at Pier 15, the Morgan Tyler Band performs on Saturday for an early kickoff to Memorial Day weekend. Come by car or boat and enjoy the great music and fantastic weather on the beautiful Biloxi River. For details, visit pier15.info. Tickets to this event and all the events mentioned are available by visiting the various venues' websites. To see a list of what's happening throughout the month, check out the Biloxi Community Calendar in the May issue of B News Monthly. It can also be viewed on the city's website by clicking right here.
We leave you today with a look at the beautiful two-toned wavy leaves and plush white flowers of the stately magnolia tree outside Biloxi City Hall. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you again next week.